welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a matte finish on a tumbler, just like this one. This is the one we will be working on today. No glitter was used in the production of this, and I'm very excited about this. All right, so first I spray painted the tumbler with the base color I wanted. I used Vintage Blush. I did one coat, full coverage. I then added a coat of epoxy. As before I've mentioned, I like to add a coat of epoxy prior to laying down any decals, because if you lay it down wrong, you can rip it up. Next, you will want to cut out your design. So I was just doing a standard leopard print tumbler. So I cut out my design, and then I laid the leopard print down onto the tumbler after it was fully cured, where I wanted it. And then we will move on to the next step. After your decals are applied, you are going to add a layer of epoxy. After this layer is cured, you are going to add another layer of epoxy. So you're about 2 to 3 layers deep, depending on your preference, but you need at least 2 layers. Now, this is my final coat, so if I wasn't doing the matte process, this would be it. I would, clean up the tumbler and then give it to the customer, sell it, post it, whatever. But since we're doing the matte process, that will be my technical final coat. So you're going to need final sand, which you can find at DIY Epoxy, and steel wool at grade 00. Now I have a link in my description that you can use to get the final sand, as well as any other products that DIY Epoxy offers, such as the Infinity Sticks, which are reusable popsicle sticks, and they also have epoxy and tons of other products as well. You should check them out. So what you're going to do is you're going to wet your tumbler. You're going to put a small dab of the final sand onto the tumbler, and then just start rubbing away. You're going to sand it down with the steel wool, and you're going to want to go in circular motions. I know I'm going up and down here. I did notice you could kind of see the scratches, I guess you can call them scratches, from going up and down. But if you go into a circular motion, it's less likely to show. So you're going to keep doing this all the way around the entire tumbler into all the spots. And then once you're done, you're going to rinse it off, and then you're going to do it again 2 to 3 more times until you get the finished look that you want. Now, of course, once you run it over water, it's not going to look matte, but if you take a paper towel and start wiping it down, you'll start to see. So I recommend doing that in between steps to see what it turns out. Make sure you're doing what you are at the point that you want to be at. And then once you're done, I use some Dawn dish soap, wipe down the epoxy, or wipe down the cup, and then it was finished. So Again, this would be your top layer. This would be your finished product. Once you're done with the matte finish and you've washed everything off, you've cleaned the rim, and you'll be good to go. Other than that, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Remember, there is a link in the description that you can use to go to DIY Epoxy and find the final sand. I'm pretty sure it's on back order at the moment because it is a popular product. But other than that, thanks for watching.